Hey YouTube, what is going on? It's been a minute since I've made a video, honestly, just because all I've been doing is training in the same pool that won't let me film, the same gym that you've seen, the treadmill and the bike. Like, I don't have an outdoor bike yet. So not a lot has changed, but I wanted to do an update with how things have been going, because honestly, they've been going really well, even though you haven't seen too much of the training, but we've made some big jumps in what I've been doing, and we've actually picked up an additional side quest. So I'll drop the video now and you guys can see it.
This is going to be my biggest challenge to date. As you know, I'm training for my first Ironman. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be a huge accomplishment, but I don't want it to be the only thing that I do this year. Before 2025 started, I set myself one goal: to see how far and hard I can push myself this year. So my next challenge, the side quest on the way to the Ironman, is going to be an ultra marathon. I have signed up to do a 50k trail race in Wales this July. So I will be training for it alongside with my Ironman. So follow me along for the journey and see what else I pick up along the way.
So yeah, I'm doing a 50k trail race in July. Like, what a side quest. And the reason as to why I picked that is because I'm enjoying the running. The running's progressing really well. If you fast forward, when I started this journey literally 8.5 weeks ago, I think it's only been, or just say 9 weeks. 9 weeks ago, I had no running, swimming or biking experience. Like, I hadn't even ran 100 meters. And in that time, I've managed to do like 3 half marathons, 1 in race format, as you know, the video is here on YouTube, and 2 just at the weekend, like trail running, because that's how far kind of I'm comfortable going. And I managed to do a 17 miler, again, just for the fun of it, for no reason whatsoever. My swimming is going super well. In the swim, as you know, I'll put the video here. This is hard. Very, very hard. 2.4 mile swim. Very, very hard. I couldn't even do 50 meters. I did the 25 in my first swim 8 weeks ago, and then I couldn't make it all the way back before almost like choking and drowning. And the other day, I managed to do the over full Ironman swim, which is crazy. The Ironman swim was like 3,860 something and some change. And I did 4,000 meters in 1 hour and 20 minutes. Yes, it was in a pool, but I managed to do 4,000 meters, which is absolutely crazy. And even today, just for the fun of it, today I did 4,075 meters. Proof for it didn't happen. I'll add the stats so people can actually see. And today was a slow one. In the first hour, I only did 2,000 meters because I was only going to do an hour because I wasn't even programmed to swim. And then I thought, well, Mal's getting out, but I'll continue to keep going. And then in the next like 40 minutes, I clocked up 2,075 and managed to do my longest swim ever. And 8 weeks ago, I literally couldn't do 50 meters. And I'm swimming 4,000 now just for the fun of it, for absolutely no reason. So yeah, the bike is going good. I've got my longest brick session, which is like a 2-hour ride into a 30-minute run on Saturday. So that'll be exciting. Then every Sunday, I do a trail run. So I'm going to take you through everything that I've purchased so far on this journey of an Ironman. I've accumulated pretty much everything that I need now. It's just a bike, all that other stuff, like a bike, a helmet, shoes, like that section. But other than that, I've covered everything now for my running, my swimming, and that's it pretty much. So I'll take you through it, and I'd note the cost as well, from what I can remember, for how much I paid for everything, so you can get a rough idea. But we'll start with kind of here, my watch. I managed to get the Garmin 735 XT was my first watch, and I upgraded it to this 6 6X Pro. I can't remember what one it is. I got the second hand off Facebook. It was like 150 quid maybe. I think he had it up for like 180, but I'm an Arab. I'm not going to pay full price. I'm going to haggle. So yeah, this was like 150. I haven't brought a new watch. This is just new to me. And then let's start with swimming. I got this the other day, the Hub, HUUB, big boy. Obviously a pool boy. I haven't actually used it. Like when I did my 4,075 swim this morning or earlier, I didn't use it once. I don't use this. Mal uses it, but I got it just because I was ordering off Amazon and I thought like I'm going to need one to do some drills somewhere along the line in the next 6, 12, 18 months. So I may as well just buy it now and it's over and done with because I was making an order off Amazon. We got these. These are, I'm not going to lie, these are like my 5th pair of goggles. My first one's got stolen. Second, third, I didn't like. Fourth, I enjoyed, but they weren't good enough. These are my 5th pair, and I've gone with the Zone 3 Vapor Polarized lens. These are sick. These are my favorite goggles that I have had so far. There's one more set that I'm going to try, which is the same brand as that boy, the Hub, I'm just going to call it. Maybe pronouncing it wrong. I'm going to try them, and then I will have these and the new Hub ones as a spare, because it's always good to have a second set of goggles just in case, like me, because I already had one set stolen. So then I can try out all the goggles, but I'm pretty happy with these, and I feel like these are going to be like my forever goggles, because if it ain't broken, don't fix it, and they're pretty cheap. I already forgot the prices. Pool boy was like 16 or 18 quid. One or the other. These were super cheap. They were 22 to 25, reduced from like 40 or 45, I believe. So they were pretty much half price on Amazon. Again, that's why I got the two together, because I had to order to get them delivered. And as you know, we've got my first pair of running shoes, which are still going strong. The Hoka, again, still don't know the name, Clifton 9s. These were like £150. They're pretty good everyday ones, very kind of spongy, absorbent. And at the moment, I've been using them for literally everything. I use them for the trail runs, my treadmill runs, my outdoor runs, my track sessions. I've been using them for everything except for my race half marathon, where I wore my other shoes, which I'll show you in a minute. But these have had some serious mileage in already, and they're still going strong, super comfy. I actually enjoy them, but I'm starting to feel like the sole is a little bit big for me, because I don't like wearing shoes. But again, they're doing the job, and yeah, they still look pretty much new, even though they've had some serious mileage on. As I was talking about my race day shoes, these are the Nike Vapor Fly. You can still see they're muddy and dirty. I've literally used them once and haven't used them again because I haven't done a race. Like I said, the other half marathons that I've done so far are literally trail runs at the weekend, because I'm getting ready for my 50k ultra. Speaking of trail runs, the price of these were 180, 190 maybe. Bit of a waste of money considering I've worn them once, but again, they fit me perfect. They're not going to go out of fashion or use, should I say. So they're just going to be race day ones. Maybe they get used in the Ironman, or if I do another race by then. And then these just showed up today, hence why I'm actually making this video. We got some trail running shoes. I've gone with, again, you know the brand, Hoka, this Speedgoat 6. Again, looking at reviews on these, I've gone for an additional size up. So I've gone for 11.5 on these, because obviously when I'm running down in my Clifton 9s, the trails, my toes hit the end. So I've managed to go half a size from front to back. And then I've actually got the wider toe box left to right to allow me some space, because my toes have actually been wrecked recently. My toenails are black, like left to right. My big toe to my little toe are gone. These are the Vibram soles. They're definitely a lot more stable and sturdy than the Clifton 9s, which obviously makes sense because these are going to be for trail running, because trail running in them at the weekends have been like my ankles, I'm kind of flirting with fate and snapping them. So these are definitely needed. So I'm going to test them out this weekend and see how we get on with like the sizing and just the overall stiffness of the shoe. But I'm excited for that. And obviously for running, we have got, you would have seen this in my half marathon video. I got it a while back. Obviously it does come with bottles. They're just downstairs in the wash, because I use this pretty much every single weekend now, because I'm going on long runs, like I said, for my new stupid side quest, the 50k ultra trail run that I'm doing. This is the Solomon Advanced Hydra 4 or Hydra Vest 4, one or the other, in a double XL. This was 85 off Amazon. This was the best price. So if you're looking for one in an XL, because sometimes they do different sizes, it's different price. But this is the best I found everywhere, even when I was looking in Dubai. This is by far the cheapest, 85 quid, which I didn't think was a bad deal. I was expecting them to be more of a rip-off. And what someone said to me was, with like a thing like a vest, just buy expensive once and you won't regret it. And I don't regret this, because I know there's a lot of cheap ones floating about and things like that, but I got literally, Solomon, correct me if I'm wrong, invented the running vest. They know what they're doing. They last forever. And mine come with the bottles, because some places try and remove them and sell the bottles separately. But yeah, this is wicked. I'm super happy I spent a little bit more and got this. Also, side note, these Speed Goats, they were like 135, 140 maybe. Moving on to bike stuff. I don't have any bike stuff. If you remember these from my first video, there's some like rip-off Nike Combat Pro things from Amazon. They were like 8 quid because I just wanted to test them, and they got like a spongy arse. And I use this on the bike and they work perfectly fine. I don't see myself upgrading them unless I really have to, because again, I wear these like under my shorts. I'm not prepared to be one of these people that wears cycling shorts and things like that. That ain't me. So these just go under my actual gym shorts that I'm wearing when I'm on the bike, and I just wear kind of my normal shoes, my Reeboks. Swimming, we've already done the goggles, but I got a swimming cap yesterday because I had to. There's a swimming pool here, Sea Lanes, outdoor, Brighton 150 metre pool, and you have to wear a swimming cap. So I need to actually start using this in the pool, because I feel like my hair is falling out in clumps because of the chlorine as I'm swimming more often. So we got a swimming cap. This was 6 quid from a surf shop here in Brighton. And I think we're on to the last item. I have got a wetsuit. I picked it up yesterday. I went to, again, this surf shop in Brighton just to go like try on wetsuits, because I've never tried one on before or never had one. I just wanted to see my size, and this one was sitting there and it was so cheap. It's like 220. This is the Agile Zone 3 suit in an XXL. It's like 220 retail, and they had it for 60 quid. 60 quid for a wetsuit. I couldn't say no. So I bought it. It is my size, because I plan on getting back to my size that I was. So yeah, this will be perfect for me when I finally put on like the 10 kilos that I've lost. But yes, I'm super happy with. So I managed to get myself a wetsuit. Yeah, like I said, this was 60 quid. Should have been 220. It's not going to be my race day suit. It's literally just going to be like an everyday one that I don't have to worry that much about now, because I was kind of having a fear of having an expensive wetsuit that I have to use like in the sea here and use like very, very frequently. This will be like them Vaporflies, a little bit more expensive, but you only use them on race day, so that you kind of get the most bang for your buck out of them. Oh, and just as a side note, I got another vest. This is the Solomon Advanced Skin 3, but it has a number 5 there. I actually got this secondhand off Facebook from someone, and it's pretty much brand new, which is wicked. So I got that super cheap for like 20 quid, I think it was. And again, just a spare vest, because it's always good to have spare stuff that if you see it going cheap, you may as well just pick it up, because eventually you might need it one day. So that is all the stuff that I have accumulated. You know how my training's going. That's about it, really. Things are going good. We're picking up stupid side quests, the 50k Ultra, and just need a bike now and that kind of section. And then I'm done and dusted, because it feels like I'm forever buying stuff, and this is a never-ending money pit, because you can always buy more, buy better, buy faster, buy thicker. But what I've been told is, like the wetsuit, that running vest, the running vest, if you can get a good second-hand one, then cool. If not, spend the money, get new, and get one that you want. And the same with the wetsuit. In terms of like, don't get a 600 quid one, but get one at the appropriate level for how often you're going to be using it. So even this one, when it is full price, is 220. It is the bottom of the barrel in terms of like zone 3. You want to find the fine line between getting one on sale, so the 400 ones are now high 200s or low 300s, and then that will do you, rather than getting a cheap one even cheaper, and then it only lasts you like a year and then you have to rebuy it. Sometimes it's better to just spend the additional money at the get-go, and it will last you a lot longer and you'll have less issues, or need to upgrade it right away. Whereas if you've got a wetsuit, just wore it once and you have to buy another, like you're buying twice, so just try and buy once and things like that. But I feel like I pretty much got everything. We're sweet and we're good to go. Let's see what we pick up next, but subscribe. This is just a quick one of me talking, so if you made it through to 14 minutes, fair play, you're a better person than me. But hit the sub button.